good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
Oh my God, my day, my buddy. Well, I want to listen to the yes, sir. I want to go bad, go just into your boy, this could be one of the push they go down, push your head back. And then you know, yeah, from the cut back, because of the yeah, I won't go on and I'll be late until the morning. Russell South, I have to sit my people on me. I know this money ain't gonna be nothing, and I'm a push it, I'm a fucking so the dude can take yourself in there. He can just, when you talk about it, man, even the five, and if the five is out, but he, it was this, it gets one. Yes, sir. 100 bad cash in my pants. The switch.
The Clemson Tigers taking on a team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.
Since I'm the brothers, I'm gonna leave that nigga dead.
Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. From inside the 15, here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Yes, and it's also not there to get it wins.
Looking for space. It's Durham. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, and get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Dropping back, it's Gus Myers. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. 3rd and 6, and they'll
Are you serious, man? This nigga dropped a wide open pass.
From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to go deep.
Bro.
Almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. This crowd splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. They did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. It picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Got it in the middle, it's more. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. Clemson is quick to the line. A first down run in the red zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get it.
Go to the end zone. He's picked off. He's brought down. A short return to the defense comes out on top of the pick.
Really nice job there by the defense. I think they baited the QB and tried to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket. And they just let him feel like, I can fit this football in. Not so fast. A couple of
Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Throws for the
Nigga, what is he doing, dog?
What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Tigers. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, looking for a crisp. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Might be calling a hot route. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Going for the big play. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
It has been tough sledding for this quarterback here early in the game. He's 0 for 5 right now. I give the defense tons of credit. It's not just good coverage in the back end. It's not just a good pass rush. They're doing a nice job mixing up their looks. Coverage-wise, this quarterback looks confused, and that's a big reason why, guys, this offense has not scored a single point so far.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. Doesn't quite make it to the first down. He's a yard short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up for it.
A lot of times in your own territory, it's 4th and 1. You see the offense trying to draw people off sides. No, sir. They said, we're going to get this thing. We need 1 yard. We got 1 yard. We worked on it all week. They were successful. Nice aggressiveness early in their own territory.
Yes, I mean, the result's not there. I
Back
get
to
it.
pass,
Win.
it's Nussmeier. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
Sometimes you need that little kick in the butt like you got early on by being a third-string quarterback, but you kind of see him really
Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Tosses it incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just thrown it in completion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's straight downfield. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Turning it on. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
I mean, I gotta run off the this dude.
Sometimes you need that little
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter.
And you've done enough to prove that you can be this game's quarterback.
Yes. I mean, the results are not there. I get it.
After the break, they'll go back to work.
The quarterback play his offense. Take his shot to the
Just keep swinging it. Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Fires to the middle.
Yes, I mean, it's not there.
This defense giving up ground, and he's finally knocked down at the 26.
That's a really nice job holding that pass in. And you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ.
Fires toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air. But give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time. Being in position, making sure that thing fell incomplete.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they're in the red zone with a 1st down at the 12.
Yes, I mean, the results not there. I get it.
Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Fires into the end zone. Picked off. What a play by this defense. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the tailback.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every day. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in the gaps. Everybody moving where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
3rd and short like that on one side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball in your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Takes a shot.
Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to going for a 4th down, you shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Here's the handoff. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get converted.
And take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle. And that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Play the analytics here. You go for 2. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier.
No, what is he? Hey. Oh, I can see this.
Coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just great.
Not much drives, more anxiety. It's
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They tried to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot on the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a goal.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job moving that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Gets it out fast. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on second down. Looking to the end zone. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. It's late in the half, man. You want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. Keep this lead. Keep the momentum. And keep putting up numbers.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier.
Go.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time he just tried to force it into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. A little too anxious on that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. It's not there. I get it. Looking for a crease. It's Randall. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the 6.
You talk about great big plays in the running game like this. This makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
Snags it. Touchdown, Tiger. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he was throwing it out of front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
is.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
And being a third-string quarterback, but you can't see him really calm down.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Nice done it, that you can get this one score fast.
Just about a half minute to play in the first half. It's first and 10. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Quick strike to the weight. And he's able to shed one tackle, but he got pretty good yardage. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Let's see what they've got on second down.
I think he's upset with it.
Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's sharp. They're getting down, but not before it crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on first and 10. Caught over the middle. It's through. On the move, it's through. They finally get to him. A lot of way there to pick up the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Done it, that you can get this one score fast.
They'll send out the field goal unit to try to take the lead here before halftime.
Quarterback plays offense.
He got it. And they go back on top.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Being a third-string quarterback, but
coming out with it, it's Randall. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Randall. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like it starts with the offensive lineman being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this...
Mesa grab down the middle. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. He is flat swinging it. Tigers hope they can put together an offense like that Deshaun Watson-led group in 2015 that went for over 5,000 yards.
Yeah, and he was so hard to stick out. He was fun to watch, and you watch him scramble around, make plays with his legs. And this offense has kind of evolved over the years, and they've changed, but it's pretty much the same. They're going to feature their quarterback. They're going to throw the football, and he's usually a dang stud.
Here comes Clemson with another first down. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle on off.
Are you serious?
He's
Bro.
got an open man. Touchdown, Clemson. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Wants to go up top. He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7.
And it's more common to throw for the two-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice two-point conversion.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Looking downfield on first down. Has to throw this off his back foot. And they won't make
Why do you
the
throw it so
connection going
short?
for the big play.
Like, why? He threw it off one leg. Garrett.
Man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small.
Oh, he's got some space. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the process.
He has had a long day at the offense, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Unleashes to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall on the turf. It'll be third down.
Wow, you usually don't get that wide open in the end zone. If that ball comes in like that, that's a play the receiver has just got to be able to make for his team.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal.
Nigga, what is he doing? God damn. Like, why can't niggas run the routes? All they had to do was just run the route. God damn.
Sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field. Unsuccessful.
Run the
Nice job by
route,
this defense.
damn.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. Trying to change now on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one.
And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And this guy's just never been able to get into the
So I
ball.
really
Whether it's
can't
been
do
because of pressure or the defense disguising their coverages, he just doesn't seem right. And as a result, he's now thrown 3 picks in this game.
Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Zings it complete to the right. Bringing it back. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go
I'm
for a first down.
not going to get the ball.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Wants to throw on first down. He throws one to the left. Makes a grab deep. Running free. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Clemson.
That is so hard to defend. QB wants to make a play from the pocket, but does a great job escaping to his left. Eyes down the field. Palmer, he looked like a young, athletic Jesse Palmer, getting outside the pocket and throwing a dime.
I would have torn my ACL if I had tried to roll out to my left like that in my playing days, but how about this quarterback keeping his eyes downfield, never quitting on the play, and finding a viable option and delivering an accurate throw so that he could advance it after the catch and take it all the way into the end zone.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on first down. Grab near the marker. It's sharp. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They've got a 1st and 10 as we are inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed in the middle. It's sharp. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And LSU starting to get that passing attack cranked up.
And this is a unit that typically LSU is as good as they are at quarterback. We know they're going to be physical. We know they got athletes all over the field. But when they get really good quarterback play, those teams are really special.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier.
I didn't even throw that.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it down the seam. Tight end getting vertical. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They're going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Quarterback sneaks it ahead. Sneaks it in. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
Here comes the 2-point try. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Release to the back. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they come further into that lead. So an 82-yard drive there. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Turner. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They had to to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Yeah, you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And that's your goal, separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Better punt it.
Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
It's complete to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And that is a perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs and just make that clock run.
And the third down pass is incomplete.
And now with that play, for this offense, it's got to have it time. Now, I'm going for it on fourth down. Obviously, a field goal does nothing. But I got 3 timeouts, and that is a good thing. Because I have those in my pocket, I can attack.
Big man has it as the first down and more. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
And that was one of those gotta have it. I mean, it's a fourth quarter, fourth down. We gotta get some points. Palmer, they needed that one.
Yeah, all routes have to be run at the right depth, and the ball's got to come out at the right time.
Touchdown, LSU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
And they did have to knock through the extra point to move on top, and they have the lead in the fourth. And now we are set up for quite a finish. Fielded in the end zone, it's Turner. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To the air, it's Klubnik. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's picked off for the third time today.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays days, it's really tough not to force the football. You can tell quarterback forces the football, defense comes up with a huge interception.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
You got to be impressed by how you've seen this offense finish in this football game. They've been scoring points in the fourth quarter, just got a touchdown on their last drive, and there they rip off a big run. They are not letting off the gas pedal right now, and as a coach, you love to see that.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads, you can tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown, it is a dagger in this game.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Klubnik. Dumps it to the back. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. So you think they shouldn't run up the score like this? I remember an old story of one coach telling the other one, I only coach one team, man. It's your job to stop me.
Yeah, I like that approach. That should be your philosophy, but that doesn't mean you don't remember that. You have a turn later on, a lot of times, when your team's better, to do the same thing, to return the favor, and then make him forget that.
And the jumbo formation is on the field as they line up for the 2 points. He'll set up to throw. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
One more play to pad the stats. Wants to go up top on first down. Rush is on him. And that pass will be incomplete, and time has run out on this game.
That's a good game. I was playing terrible. I threw too many picks.
They're going to roll this game tape back to show both offense.
Dial it up and let it run. And that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work. Through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why
this is a steady game. Do some spring.
no different.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That nigga Chamber back on the game. That nigga back on the game. Yeah, Chamber. What you doing, bro? Put the bitch ass off. Oh. Hey, I really appreciate you. Stop talking about me. I'm not there. What? I don't know. I'm just gonna say I was out of town. I don't even care, bro. I never see it. We could play right now. I can play.